Hello, everyone, and welcome to another reaction. Again, by Discord Rap Battles. We have Bubble Bass from SpongeBob versus Anton Ego from Ratatouille. Now, this is going to be an interesting fight because one of them is food connoisseur, the other one's just fat. Because Anton Ego doesn't really have much of a backstory, he's just a food connoisseur. And Bubble Bass doesn't really have anything either. Well, the link to Discord Rap Battles channel in the original video will be linked in the description. Go support them on their Patreon. With that being said, let's begin. Support their Patreon. Do it.
Discount Rap Battles.
I like that.
Anton Ego versus Bubble Bass. Begin. If you write a mean opinion piece, you crazy little stomach can't handle what I eat. And like Betty's in a rat with some light extra grease, and your mama came and gave the shimmy and the squeeze. Jeez, how ironic, 30 years what I'm chewing with this double triple blicky called rat-a-tat-tat-tooey. I know you hate to follow trends, so this will get real awkward when you're tapped again, and for the second time you check your pen. I'm let down with a show that's so...
Okay. Oh. I've heard you write a mean opinion piece. That's what he does in the movie. He writes like mean opinions on some very specific restaurants.
Write a mean opinion piece.
The fuck?
You crazy little stomach.
Your fragile little stomach couldn't handle what I eat. Again, just fat.
Stomach can't handle what I eat. And like Betty's
I like patties on a raft with some light axle grease. That's what he orders.
a rat with some light extra grease, and your mom...
And your mama who came and gave a shimmy and a squeeze. We don't even know if he has a mother. He might. But that's not really a burn to me, because we don't even know if she's alive.
Mama came and gave the shimmy and the
Well, if she's dead, that makes it more of a burn, doesn't it? So I'm not going to count this at all.
squeeze.
Geez, how ironic, food reviewers, what I'm chewing. Food reviewer, I'm chewing you.
How ironic, food reviewers what I'm chewing with this double
With this double, triple blicky, call it
blicky called rat-a-tat-tat-tooey.
rat-a-tat-tat-tooey. A blicky is another word for a gun. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, a gun, you know, you get it.
I know you hate the...
I know you hate to follow trends, so this will get real awkward. Anton Ego doesn't really like trends.
follow trends, so this will get real awkward
When you're topped again for the second time, you drop your pen. I believe Anton Ego dropped his pen because the food that Ratatouille made was so good. He was just completely shocked.
when you're tapped again, and for the second time you check your pen. I'm let down with a show that's so absurd. I'd assume you serve a dish with an ounce of salursiness. Already turning tables of a civil fag of flummox. I don't like rapping secretin. I love it. Your comeuppance is like the fine print, priceless. Cannot swallow your pride. Now I'll be serving fried fish with a touch of rice and some spice as a side dish. Pickle rubbish line cooks when you better like it. The seats are weak indeed, waveless despite obesity. When only eating trash and then lying for your teeth. You're the lowest of the bottom feeders, and what I'm surmising, I expect your second verse to be worse. I'm surprised you hit the switch so quick.
Alright. I'm let down
I'd assume you...
with a show that's so absurdist, saying that his verse was completely absurd.
serve a dish with an ounce of salursiness. Already...
I'd assume you'd serve a dish with an ounce of subversiveness. Saying, you'd serve me, like, indirectly. It's basically what he's saying. But you're not doing any of that.
Already turning tables of a civil fight of flummox.
Already turning tables with a simple fact you flummoxed. Flummoxed? Not really sure what that means. I'll look it up real quick. So basically means you're shocked. So he's saying, I'm already turning the tables with the simple fact that you're shocked.
I don't like rapping.
I don't like rapping, sea cretin.
I love it.
I love it. That's what he said about Remy's food. He says, I don't like it. I love it. Your comeuppance is like the fine print.
This is like the fine print.
Priceless. What?
Cannot swallow your pride.
Cannot swallow your pride, now I'll be serving fried fish. Bubble Bass can't handle the fact that he's wrong, so he hides the pickles under his tongue, and for years has convinced everyone that he is correct.
Pride. Now I'll be serving fried fish with a touch of rice.
With a touch of rice with some spice as a side dish.
Some spice as a side dish. Pick on rubbish.
Pick on rubbish line cooks when you bear their likeness. Damn, that's pretty harsh right there. Saying you pick on cooks when you bear a very rubbish cook likeness. Which is pretty good, I'll give that to him.
Rubbish line cooks when you bear their likeness. Critiques are meek indeed, weightless.
Critiques are meek indeed, weightless despite obesity. So basically saying that they're like, I don't know what he's saying here, but I know he just pointed out Bubble Bass's obesity.
Weightless despite obesity,
when only eating trash and then lying through your teeth. Saying that the food you eat is awful, and you're lying to everyone and yourself. There's my cat again. Which is true.
Trash and then lying through your teeth. You're the lowest.
You're the lowest of the bottom feeders, and what I'm surmising. I expect your second verse to be worse, so surprise me. Surprise me is what Anton Ego said to the waiter in Ratatouille. He said, what would you like? He said, surprise me.
Expect your second verse to be worse. So surprise me. Flip the switch so quick. Yeah, you want to talk, dude. I won't be body shaped, my Nosferatu. Thanks for another scathing nose, but keep on waiting patiently. You think you take a cake, but I'm the OD Bradley Baker. You're angsty and angry and pasty and emo. I think you got some envy because you're liquid like a seaflow. Your place isn't next to me, it's next to Boyardee, bro. Acting high and mighty with you only feed your ego. Like me, make him cry on my every whim. Spit is not the only take you should be keeping in. I'm an angry nerd, and I'm an honest cynic. And I'm slapping to your flashing back. I'm a strategy really crazy with my presence. Now my day's spent. If I knew it'd be this lame, I'd have stayed in mama's basement. Maybe quit your talking. I know I don't work often, but you're making this job easy when you live inside a coffee. Finally closing, are you?
Okay, that wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too good either. You flipped a switch so quick, yeah, you're one to talk, dude. This is a classic. In the episode of Hash Slinging Slasher, it says Nosferatu flickers the lights, and that's why he calls him Nosferatu. You flipped a switch.
Quick, yeah, you want to talk, dude. I won't be body shaped, my Nosferatu.
Nosferatu is insanely skinny. So you can't judge my obesity when you're skinny as fuck. Thanks for all the scathing notes, but keep on waiting patiently. You'd think you'd take a cake, but I'm the whole D. Bradley Baker. Okay, I'm not sure how I didn't know this, but D. Bradley Baker is the voice of Bubble Bass. You take a cake, but I'm the old D. Bradley Baker. You're angsty and angry and pasty and emo. Yeah. Angry and pasty and emo. I think you got some envy because you look green like it's seafoam, green with envy. But Bubble Bass is one to talk because he is actually green. Envy because you look green like it's seafoam. Your place isn't next to me, it's next to Boyardee, bro. Boyardee is an actual chef. He's a guy you see on the cans, you get it. Next to me, it's next to Boyardee, bro. Acting high and mighty when you only feed your ego. Anton ego, you get it. Mighty when you only feed your ego. I burn him, make him cry on my every whim. He made SpongeBob cry. Make him cry on my every whim. Spit is not the only... Spit is not the only thing. The only take you should be keeping in. I don't get that one. I'm an angry nerd. And I'm an honest critic. No, you're not. You're a fucking liar. Angry video game nerd. And I'll slap you till you're flashing back. Nostalgia critic. In the movie of Ratatouille, when Anton Ego bit into the food that he was served, it was so delicious that he got a flashback to his childhood. I grace you with my presence, now my day's spent. If I knew it'd be this lame, I'd have stayed in Mama's basement. That's a diss on himself. Maybe quit your docking. I know I don't work often. That's another fucking diss on himself. I know I don't work often, but you're making this job easy when you live inside a coffin. Another Nosferatu reference. This job easy when you live inside a coffin. Finally closing, are you? It's not a shocking topic with the running that your mouth did. Of course you'll be exhausted. You're talking back and getting smart, but still forgot the bars? With that physique, whom between us needs a change of heart. You fraud your way to free food until it leaves me always stunned. Are the good lines somewhere underneath your tongue? My position has been reaffirmed. Not everyone can dish up words. You want pickles because you like to spit with this much vinegar. If you would ever earn a star, then I come and correct it. Positively pitiful from each of all perspectives. You're small fry, tiny, and if it's put to words, we serve you here, sir. Battered nerd. Alright. Finally closing, are you? That's not a shopping topic. Closing, are you? That's not a shocking topic with the running. With the running that your mouth did, of course you'd be exhausted. Talking about how fat he was. And when Bubble Bass actually runs out of Krusty Krab, you can hear him, like, heavy breathing. That your mouth did, of course you'll be exhausted. You're talking back and getting smart, but still forgot the bars. He did. That's true. He was only talking about himself, but he didn't really say anything mean to him. Getting smart, but still forgot the bars. With that physique, who between us needs a change of heart? Again, talking about his obesity heart transplant. Who between us needs a change of heart? You fraud your way to free food, and it leaves me almost stunned. He lied saying he's a food critic and got free food. Free food, and it leaves me almost stunned. Are there good lines somewhere underneath your tongue? He hid the pickles underneath his tongue. When he said there were no pickles on his Krabby Patty, he lied. Lines somewhere underneath your tongue. My position has been reaffirmed. Not everyone can dish up words. It's been reaffirmed. Not everyone can dish up words. You want pickles? You want pickles because you'd like to spit with this much vinegar. That's a good bar, too.
Would you like to spit with this much vinegar? If you would ever understand.
If you would ever earn a star, then I'd come and correct it. You're not even worth a single star. A good noodle star.
Then I come and correct it. Positively pitiful.
Positively pitiful from each and all perspectives. You're just pitiful. You're not even a good critic.
From each of all perspectives. You're small fry.
You're small fry, Tiny, and if it's put to words.
Tiny, and if it's put to words, we serve you here.
We served you here, sir, battered nerd.
Yes, sir. Battered nerd.
That was pretty good. Yeah, Anton Ego definitely won. 100%. Hoping. Camera with my end of the year message. I'd like to thank the main DRB crew, Adam, Ethan, Glitch, Charles, HHH3, Sculpture, Shaman Ray. You've all been so wonderful to work with, and I'm very thankful to be able to work with you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Also like to thank our collaborators from this year. It's really nice. So while there's our Discord server, I'm so thankful for you all. We can't wait to show you what we have planned next year. I can't wait either, man. I'm ready for it. Squid Game. Alright. Well, this was great. I'd rate it a 7.5 out of 10. I really like it. One-sided, but I still liked it. So I helped you guys a bit with this. I helped you understand it a little better. I'll see you next time.